This one's gonna hurt, so buckle up. Kansas City, 1953. Bobby Greenlease is 6 years old. His dad, Robert Sr., is this super wealthy auto magnate, built a fortune selling Cadillac across the Great Plains. Bobby came late in his dad's life, and this little boy was their absolute world. Bright, warm, and the kind of kid who trusted everybody. So remember that part. So it's the morning of September 28th, 1953. Bobby's at his Catholic school, Notre Dame de Sion, when a woman shows up claiming to be his aunt. She tells the nun that Bobby's mom had a heart attack and he's needed at the hospital. The nun believes her, and Bobby, he doesn't cry, doesn't hesitate. He just takes her hand and walks out to a waiting taxi, because that's who he was. He was 6 years old. That woman was Bonnie Hetty. Her partner was Carl Austin Hall, a failed rich kid who blew through his entire inheritance, and get this, he actually went to military school with Bobby's older brother. So for years, this man had been plotting how to bleed the Greenlease fortune. But here's the part that makes my blood boil. This was never really a kidnapping for ransom. Within the hour, in a field just across the Kansas state line, Hall murdered Bobby before a single freaking ransom demand was even made. Then they buried him in Bonnie's backyard in St. Joseph, Missouri, and planted flowers over the grave. Flowers. Beautiful touch, but should have never happened. After they planted the flowers, that's when they then made the family pay to get him back. For days, Hall and Hetty tortured the Greenlease with calls and letters demanding $600,000, which was the largest ransom in American history at that time. And Bobby's dad still believed his son was alive. He kept the FBI at arm's length and paid every single dime to these people. So the couple runs to St. Louis, and Hall, drunk, paranoid, and suddenly loaded, starts flashing cash all over town. Genius move, right? Within days, the police haul him in. He gives up Bonnie immediately, and in her flower bed, that's where investigators find Bobby. The whole country just freaking lost it. And honestly, the justice was fast, like unimaginably fast by today's standards. Both pleaded guilty under the federal Lindbergh law. The jury took 68 minutes to recommend death, and on December 18th of 1953, just 81 days after Bobby was taken, Carl Hall and Bonnie Hetty were executed side by side in Missouri's gas chamber. That's how they should have gone. Literally could have made it sooner than 81 days, though. Neither one of them ever saw another day of freedom. But get this, there is one more scandal. When they counted the ransom, more than $300,000 was gone. Money that passed through the hands of St. Louis police officers the night of Hall's arrest. Two of the officers were later convicted of perjury over their stories about that night. The missing fortune was never found, never figured out where it was to this day. Poor Bobby now rests in his family's mausoleum in Kansas City. Remember him for that trusting little heart, not for what those two monsters did to him. Go ahead and follow me for more true crime stories.